Men's Cross Country Championships here on NCAA.com. I'm Kurt Darling with you. Apologies for the delay. We joined the race in progress due to a few technical difficulties. Of course, a little understandable given the conditions that these runners are having to traverse, as well as our camera crew out in Sacramento. Certainly one to watch here today as Adams State, the Grizzlies, the #1 team in the nation, coming into this contest seeking their 21st national championship on the women's side. They can certainly get it done here today with how they have been performing of late. Coming out as, of course, the South Central region champion, but they are going to have to contend with, of course, Grand Valley State, the Lakers, the #2 team in the nation. They are the defending national champions. They have 7 championships since 2010, 22 regional titles as well. So again, 6 kilometers to start things off here in this contest. And we get the opening kilometer results. We'll write to you here in the first 3 minutes and some change. Jenna Ramsey Rutledge from Colorado School of Mines. She is out to the early lead of this big pack here as well. She was the champion of the South Central region individually, as you see the results as they come in on your screen. But also Rosie Fordham. She is going to be one to watch as well today. She is one of the top overall individual qualifiers from Alaska Fairbanks. Of course, Alaska Fairbanks having to only send 2 runners here today. Both she and Kendall Kramer will be representing Alaska Fairbanks here today. Hannah Hartwell in the 3rd spot right now here from Fort Lewis. And as you can see, only a second between all of them as they keep in this big opening pack. Adams State, though, has a lot of runners in the front of that big peloton. 8, 13, and 18 points, respectively, for the first 3 runners for the Grizzlies. Colorado Mines there as well. Heck of a crowd here at the Haggin Oaks Golf Complex here in Sacramento, California. This is the second time in the last 5 years that the city of Sacramento has hosted the Division II Women's National Championships. Of course, we will not have a drone shot for you today because of the Haggin Oaks Golf Complex being situated directly south of an airfield here in Sacramento. So we could not get a drone in the air for you. No matter, we get some really good camera shots on the ground for you as this race unfolds. So we'll be coming up on the 2-kilometer mark here in just a little bit. Again, Adams State looking for their 21st national championship here today. Another runner to keep an eye on as well will be Ava Connor of Adams State, as we mentioned before. Ava O'Connor, the top overall qualifier. She has the top time at 6 kilometers this season at 19:28. Of course, she's well back in the pack at the moment, 13th at the first kilometer. But as we saw in the men's race earlier on, the changing of positions can happen very quickly as the race unfolds. Finally, another runner to watch as well will be Peyton Wise of Western Colorado. Western Colorado sending a team here today as well, but Peyton Wise going to be one of the top contenders, qualifying at 19:38. She was 14th, right behind Ava O'Connor at the 2-kilometer mark. So again, soggy, wet conditions, about 58 degrees here in Sacramento, California. Under cloudy conditions, even though it is a sloppy course, the temperature certainly feels quite nice for these runners to put down some really fast times. So coming up on the 2-kilometer mark here in just a little bit. And as we expect from that opening peloton, Lauren Kiley from Grand Valley State holding the overall lead, 6 minutes 43 seconds through that 2-kilometer mark, followed by Hannah Hartwell of Fort Lewis and Sarah Coombson of West Texas A&M getting in on the mix as well. Rosie Fordham from Alaska Fairbanks sitting in the 5th spot, but is a tight competition in the team standings as well. Adams State holding just a slim 1-point advantage on West Texas A&M. Colorado School of Mines there as well. School of Mines, of course, seeking their first national championship on the women's side. The men won a championship earlier on today. So trying to continue the good vibes for the Ore Diggers here today are the women's side, again coached by Chris Simers in his 13th season, leading the cross-country season for Colorado School of Mines. So Adams State, West Texas A&M, and Colorado School of Mines, the top contenders here in the early going. You also have California State Pueblo. They're coming up in the 4th position. The next time check will be at the 2.8-kilometer mark. The NCAA record individually set by Stephanie Cotter of Adams State back in 2019. Of course, she actually holds 2 of the top 5 times all-time here for the 6K discipline in cross country. She ran a time, of course, of 19:45 back in 2022. So we'll rejoin the race as it continues to unfold here at this very long and traverse but flat course at the Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. The team standings updating yet again. 99 points to the good here for Adams State over West Texas A&M's 105. Middle of the pack right now here as things shake out. There is a look at the front of the field. It's starting to string out just a little bit here. But Grand Valley State, led by Lauren Kiley, still holding on to that top spot. No 2 runners from the same school in the top 10. Heck of a crowd here, traversing here this golf complex, and this course again sloppy but manageable for these athletes. So we're through 2.8 kilometers. Lauren Kiley holding on to that lead only by a second over Sarah Koomsman of West Texas A&M. Hannah Hartwell holding on to the 3rd spot. But you have Annika Esvelt of Seattle Pacific slotting into the 4th spot. Lauren Kiley was the regional champion from just a couple of weeks ago out of the Midwest. Grand Valley State trying to hold on to get their 2nd national championship in as many years. Last year they beat Adams State 59-86 as you look at the individual standings as they shake out through that 2.8-kilometer mark. Also Kendall Kramer and Rosie Fordham, the 2 Alaska Fairbanks runners, 6th and 8th respectively. The team standings also shaking out as well. Adams State holding on to a 5-point advantage over West Texas A&M. It's certainly admirable to see the parity, not just between these runners, but also between the men's and women's teams. Adams State, West Texas A&M, as well as Colorado School of Mines, boasting very good men's and women's programs at the same time. In fact, Adams State, between the men and women, have won a combined 39 national championships in cross country between them, of course, all under the tutelage of Damon Martin, the head coach, who has been there since 1985, but took over as head coach in 1996. Meanwhile, Grand Valley State under the tutelage of Jerry Baltus in his 25th season, leading the Lakers. Grand Valley State had 6 runners in the top 10 at the Midwest Regionals, so they know how to be consistent when it comes down to it. So we're already over halfway done with this 6-kilometer race, competing for a national championship. It was just over 2 decades ago that the women's race in Division II went from 5K to 6K. Certainly a quick race, though, as you had 9 women in the history of this meet run sub 20 minutes. And that will certainly add a few more members to that roster here today. So we're through the middle of the pack here at the moment as the front comes up on 3.8 kilometers. Lauren Kiley still your leader at 12 minutes 47 seconds at the 3.8 kilometer mark. But you have Rosie Fordham from Alaska Fairbanks now moving into the second spot. And then Jenna Ramsey Rutledge of Colorado Mines in the third position. But all 3 of those runners right next to each other at the front of the pack. Kendall Kramer in the 7th spot for Alaska Fairbanks. And you now see Tristian Spence of Adams State moving into the top 10. She has been one to watch. She was the South Central Region champion from 2 weeks ago, representing Adams State. And don't count out the University of Mary either. Alyssa Becker moving into the 9th spot after getting a little bit of a slow start. So as the point totals start to roll in, Adams State has really consolidated a little bit at the front now, as they have all 5 of their scoring runners in the top 15. So there are your individual standings. Rosie Fordham right behind Lauren Kiley, who has had the lead from the get-go here in this one. Adams State, as I mentioned, consolidating things a bit up front. They had 4 runners in the top 10 at the South Central Regional rather. And once again, they're moving through their second lap around this 6K course here at Haggin Oaks. Lauren Kiley, still your leader there. Rosie Fordham, though, getting that challenge. So the updated team standings now, 10 points ahead is Adams State over West Texas A&M. West Texas A&M with all 5 of their runners in the top 25, but Adams State with that same qualification, but just a little bit more. They are in the top 20. Keeping track of a few other top runners, Ava O'Connor from Adams State is back in the 16th position. Again, she has the top time in the nation at 6 kilometers this year. Looking back even further as well, Jessica Campman from Azusa Pacific, well back in 23rd position. Another runner from the Pac West coming in at just under 20 minutes this year. Also, Peyton Wise has fallen back a little bit as she continues to try and anchor things for Western Colorado. We'll be approaching the 4.8 kilometer mark here in just a matter of moments. A swift pace being set by these ladies in the front. So again, Lauren Kiley, Rosie Fordham, Jenna Ramsey Rutledge, your top 3. Adams State, the current team leader with 73 points. So we've gone now through 4.8 kilometers. Lauren Kiley and Annika Esvelt from Seattle Pacific has slotted into the 3rd position. And Rosie Fordham back a little bit into the 6th position. And you have a little bit of separation now at the front. Lauren Kiley 2 seconds ahead of Esvelt. And then Jenna Ramsey Rutledge at 16:15 coming in at the 3rd spot. Alyssa Becker from the University of Mary slotting up into the 8th spot now at the moment. Sarah Koomsman, the top runner from West Texas A&M. It is Adams State and West Texas A&M duking it out for the team championship here in these top 2 team spots. Tristian Spence from Adams State in the 10th position. She's slowly moving up as well. So you see a lot of different runners here shaking things out. Again, no one race is the same in cross country. You could have a good weekend one day, and then things fall apart the next day. It certainly makes it a unique discipline. As things continue to shake out in the team standings, it's still tracking towards Adams State in the lead, with West Texas A&M in the second spot. So there are your overall standings here as they appear in timing and scoring. Lauren Kiley, 16:11 through that first 4.8 kilometers. So we're approaching now less than a mile to go here in this 6-kilometer race. Still trying to figure out the remainder of the team standings on the right side. You certainly see a lot of different disciplines of runners when it comes to cross country. 800-meter specialists all the way up to 10K runners and everything in between. So Rosie Fordham, one to watch as well, from Alaska Fairbanks, sitting in the 6th position. Champion of the West region, going sub-20 for 6.01 kilometers, mind you. That race having to go just a little bit longer than what you would see for a regular 6K race based on the traverseness of that course that they ran in the West. Adams State leading West Texas A&M by 6 points at the moment as we rejoin the runners in the latter portion of this contest. Grand Valley State is well back in 3rd place, so they will not be in a good position at the moment to try and pick up some points and replicate their success from a year ago. It seems to be between Adams State and West Texas A&M at the moment. All 5 scoring runners from both Adams State and West Texas A&M in the top 25 positions. We've now gone through 5.6 kilometers. Less than a kilometer to go. Lauren Kiley, Annika Esvelt, Kendall Kramer has now come on strong for Alaska Fairbanks in the 3rd position. But Lauren Kiley has now opened up an 8-second gap over Annika Esvelt. Jenna Ramsey Rutledge in 4th, Hannah Hartwell in the 5th position, and Alyssa Becker in the 6th. So here you see Lauren Kiley making her way forward, and it is going to be Lauren Kiley who comes in with a big win here for Grand Valley State individually. Big run for her. So Lauren Kiley comes away with the victory, followed by Annika Esvelt. And we will get the final tabulation here as the results come in. 20 minutes and 40 seconds have come and gone. And Lauren Kiley comes in as the winner. 20 minutes, 28 seconds, followed by Kendall Kramer. 2 seconds behind her from Alaska Fairbanks. And Jenna Ramsey Rutledge in the 3rd position at 20 minutes, 34. But as the final results come in, you certainly notice that no one runner from a identical school is in the top 5. You have Rosie Fordham coming in at 2nd for Alaska Fairbanks. But the teams to watch at the moment are Adams State and West Texas A&M. Again, the top 5 score, lowest score wins the meet. Every position counts through the top 5. And there's a big disparity for Grand Valley State as well. Lauren Kiley, your winner individually, but their next fastest runner is Allie Arnsman in the 16th position. So it's going to be, if it's going to be Adams State and West Texas A&M, they have to have a plethora of runners packed into this top 30. At the last team check, Adams State had a healthy lead over West Texas A&M, with Adams State having all 5 of their top scoring runners in the top 15. The runners still coming in, and now we get our early indication of how the team score plays out, and it is looking good for Adams State, with West Texas A&M well back and CSU Pueblo moving up into the third position. Grand Valley State, the defending champion from a year ago, coming in likely in the fourth spot in the team standings, and Colorado Mines tracking fifth. Again, the wet conditions certainly making their presence known today, as many of these runners off their best times from earlier this season. You had several runners qualifying at sub-20. Well, the winning time was 20:28 by Lauren Kiley. And things still appear to look good for Adams State, who had their top 5 runners scoring 3, 5, 7, 11, and 12. That is a very consistent and concerted effort by the Grizzlies. West Texas A&M, they had a little bit of a run at the beginning, but fell off. Their top runner scoring 10 points, Tristian Spence, who finished 11th place. And then you had, after that, Morgan O'Keefe of Adams State, and then Julie LaFleur of West Texas A&M, the second runner for West Texas A&M. So Adams State, as we talked about, at the 2.8 kilometer mark, they really consolidated a lot of their runners at the front of the pack, and they never looked back at that point. And so it is going to be, without question, Adams State getting their 21st national championship on the women's side, adding to their overall record. How impressive is that? Coach Damon Martin adding to his legacy as well. That now marks his 40th national championship, either men's or women's, leading the Adams State Grizzlies. And they do it in front of a big turnout as well from their brethren and their other teammates, who came in certainly looking to dominate, and they did exactly that. So now, as the team scores continue to be finalized, Adams State 61 points, West Texas A&M 127 points in second. So it was sheer dominance by the Grizzlies over the back half of this race. A few backmarker runners still waiting to put their final time on the board here before we put this one into the history books. Kendall Kramer, Alaska Fairbanks, with a big run for her as well. The top individual runner was Annika Esvelt from Seattle Pacific, 20:34. She finishes 4th. Jessica Kapman of Azusa Pacific finishing 12th. And also Rachel Watkins of Simon Fraser coming in at 35th among the individual runners who qualified without a team. By the way, Ava O'Connor, who came in with the top time in the nation at 6K this year, finishing 19th position. So here are the results as they stand at the moment. Adams State, without question, the 2024 Division II national champion on the women's side, but Lauren Kiley, your individual champion, 20:28 this season. That, of course, is 30 seconds better than the time that she turned in at the regional meet just a couple of weeks ago. And then Kendall Kramer doing Alaska Fairbanks proud. So too Rosie Fordham. 2 runners for Alaska Fairbanks in the top 10, but the rest of their team well back. So there you have it. The Adams State Grizzlies, your 2024 Division II national champions. Their 21st in school history on the women's side, the 40th as a total between men's and women's cross country. And so don't forget that we will have the award ceremony coming at you right here on NCAA.com at around 3:15 or so as they get the final results tabulated for this women's race. Thanks for joining us here for women's cross country here on NCAA.com. I'm Kurt Darling saying so long till next time. Congratulations to the Adams State Grizzlies.
And fans, thanks for heeding the call and joining us here at the stage. At this time, we would like to present the Elite 90 Award. This award was instituted to recognize the true essence of the student athlete by honoring the individual who has reached the pinnacle of competition at the national championship level in their sport while also achieving the highest academic standard among their peers. The Elite 90 is presented to the student athlete with the highest cumulative grade point average participating at a final site for each of the NCAA's 90 championships. We'll start with the recipient on the men's side. The recipient of the Elite 90 Award for Division II Men's Cross Country with a perfect 4.0 GPA in electrical engineering is Dylan Labonte of Southern New Hampshire University. A round of applause for Mr. Labonte. Receives the award from the chair of our NCAA Division II Cross Country Committee, Sage Fowler, doing the presentation here. And much work goes on to put on these from our committee. So, awards there as well. Patience there. Next, we'll turn our attention to the winner of the Elite 90 Award on the women's side. The winner for the Division II Women's Cross Country with, a sterling 4.0 GPA in mechanical engineering is Jennifer Citra of Slippery Rock University. Jennifer will also receive her award from Sage Fowler of Southern Arkansas University, the chair of our committee here. Congratulations again, Jennifer. Fine representation from the Rock. The competition, we'll start by recognizing the top performers in the women's race, and we'll do that recognizing the top 15 individual finishers. Once again, student athletes, as I announce your name, please mount the stage and receive your award. We'll start with our 15th place finisher today, 2102.4, the senior from Western Colorado, Leah Taylor. Fourth place today, 2102.1, the senior from Adams State, Morgan O'Keefe. In 13th place today, 2054.5, the senior from Colorado State University, Pueblo, Helen Braybrook. Your 12th place finisher today, 2051.8, the senior from Azusa Pacific, Jessica Kentman. Finishing in 11th place today, 2051.8, the sophomore from Adams State, Tristan Spence. Your 10th place finisher today, 2048, the first of two Skyhawks, and from Fort Lewis College, Linda Wagan. Your finisher today, 23.8, the senior for the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Anna Fauski. Your 8th place finisher today, 2048.7, from Alaska Fairbanks, Rosie Fordham. Usual there from 2043.2, the senior for the Grizzlies from Adams State, Eliana Carey. Your sixth place finisher today, 20:37, the senior for the Marauders at the University of Mary, Alyssa Becker. In fifth place, by graces of a finish of 20:34.9, the junior from Fort Lewis College, Hannah Hartwell. Your fourth place finisher, 20:34.5, a very tight finish there at the line, the senior from Seattle Pacific, Annika Esbelt. And folks, now your top three finishers in the women's championship race, 20:34, just a half second there ahead. The senior from the Colorado School of Mines, Jenna Ramsey Rutledge. And folks, your national runner-up joining her teammate on the stage from the Great White North, 20:30.7 from the University of Alaska Fairbanks, the senior, Kendall Kramer. And folks, here she is, 20:28.5, the junior from Grand Valley State and your national champion in the Division II ranks, Lauren Kylan. Congratulations there to all our top 15 performers in the women's competition.
Ladies, right down here, please. This camera right here, you guys.
Competitive field there, just seconds and fractions of seconds separating many of the athletes on the stage here. And hard-earned, ladies, make sure you grab the box for your hardware there as you work your way off the stage. An admirable effort here across 6 kilometers. We will shift our attention to the team awards here, and like we did on the men's side of the competition, we will bring each of our top 4 performing teams onto the stage here. So, women's teams, as you hear, please assemble and join us. We'll start with our 4th place finishing team today with a total of 179 points, Grand Valley State University. The team of Kylie, Arnsman, Vanderkoy, Mitchell, Olsen.
Huh? Okay, right here, guys. Thank you. You done? I'm done. Hi, this is Tim. This is Tim up from the right hand. No years. I'm just doing nothing.
And finishing in third place with a team total of 160 points, Colorado State University Puebla. The team of Braybrook, Kiesler, Thomas Gable, Renault, Heron, Renberg, and Armijo are coached by head coach Matt Morris.
Tell them that I can't do it. Give a direction, John. No idea.
Step forward, you guys, please. Come forward. Sorry. Hey guys, right here. Thank you.
And fans, your 2024 national runner-up on the women's side of the competition with a team total of 127 points, West Texas A&M University. The Lady Buffs, LaFair, Adu, Vincento, Chabot, Lavelle, and Abigail, please join us.
I don't think it was. It's the system. I don't think it's the light.
The Buffs are coached by Zach Daniel and Luis Moreau. Again, the second place finish here with a 127-point tally. A fine showing for both squads.
That's a small team.
I think we only have like 5 or 6, but we're also not national runners.
You're also not what?
Not national runners.
Right.
So that's like,
And folks, we are free and clear now to make the presentation for your 2024 NCAA Division II Women's Cross Country Team Champions with a total score of 61 points, Adams State University. The team of Carey, Spence, O'Keefe, Robinson, O'Connor, Shulkoff, and Hughes. Grab your shirts, take the stage, and receive the award from your athletic director, Caitlin Smith. The Grizzlies are coached by Adams State legend Damon Martin. He's joined by Alec Duncan, Kyle Masterson, and Will O'Keefe. Shirts and hats on, awards received, and if I'm not mistaken, that is now 3 out of the last 4 for the women from Alamosa, Colorado. Adams State, your 2024 champions.
right down here, you guys, please. Thank you.
And there it is, folks. You hear it out of the crowd. The Grizzlies in Titletown and Alabama. have now accumulated more than 60. We'll count it 61 NCAA Division II national